Hi guys, this week we're going to take a quick look at a product. It's called an Everfire. We were lucky enough, Jeff over at Everfire actually gave us two of these, one to try out and one to give away to one of you guys. So we're just going to take a quick look at them today, have a quick test and show you what they are. Okay, so the basic idea of them is they're a firelighter that more or less means you don't need to worry about sort of tinder and kindling to get a fire going. The idea behind them is you soak them in a spirit, like a methylated spirit or something like that. So when you first get them, the idea is to actually pour the metho or similar alcohol into the container itself and let them soak for a good 12 hours or so overnight. But once you've done that the first time, you only need to soak them for about half an hour before you're ready to use them. So you can put them in smaller containers if you want in your car and just fill them up that way, but yeah, just pour a bit of metho in a little bit before you want to start your fire. Inside the container you get two of the larger stones and one of the smaller ones, but I'm pretty sure you could actually break these into smaller pieces if you wanted a couple of smaller ones. But the idea, like I said, is this is soaked in metho, and then you can just plonk that in your campfire, light this block, put some timber on top of it without suffocating the oxygen, of course, and you don't need to worry about getting kindling and tinder to build your fire. It'll just burn long enough to get a good piece of timber going. Also, the other idea is that you could actually cook off this if you were really desperate. Pretty much light it and use it as a small burner. So that was the idea behind it, just keeping it nice and simple. All you need really is this and one kind of fuel. You can use metho. If you use metho, you can actually use them indoors. You can use other fuels. I think they've actually tested it with like a petrol and diesel, but obviously a metho is going to be a nice clean burn. When you get your container, this is what we did with ours. Just filled this right up with metho and left to soak. As I said before, once you've done this, they're ready to use. It's just I recommend putting them in metho half an hour before you want to use them. Okay, so we're just going to give it a quick test to see how easy it is to light and sort of a rough idea on how long it will actually burn for. Okay, so as you can see, that's what they look like when they've been soaking. So we're just going to throw that one on here. Just out of curiosity, we wanted to see if we could actually light it with a ferro rod in case this was all you had, no matches or lighters left. So we'll give this a go. If this doesn't work, we'll just go onto a match or a lighter. So that's going with one strike of the ferro rod. There's a lot of heat coming off that already, so you could tell with that at the bottom with a few bits of timber on top that there's a lot of heat coming from that flame. So the idea is that you can actually put this down, have your timber on top, get the fire going, and then you can leave the stone inside, but just to sort of help make it last a little bit longer, it's best to get your fire going and then remove the stone if you can, just with another bit of firewood or something, just sort of scrape it out of the fire and put it out. But it's good to see that that lights so easily and puts off a really good amount of heat. Alright guys, so it's been over 10 minutes and you probably can't see on camera, but the stone's still burning out. So like I said earlier, Jeff from Everfire was nice enough to give us two of these, one for us to test and one to give away. So just if you want to win one of these, all you got to do is comment down below this video, I want an Everfire, and we'll go through the comments and pick a winner at random, and we'll reply to your comment down below that you've won the prize and get your details from there and send it out to you. So we are going to keep testing this out long term over a few camping trips, just to see how they hold up and actually test them with lighting a real campfire. So thank you to Jeff over at Everfire. We're keen to give them a go and really test them out. And also thanks for the extra one to give away to one of our viewers. So that's it for this week on the Everfire. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next Friday.